episode is brought to you by PNC Lads.
You are my brown girl.
Bang, motherfucker. The boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back. All right.
Well, Harrison Canberra has mentioned you in their story.
There you go. Shout out Harry.
Oh, have we started, have we?
Yeah.
We've started. I just want to quickly... PNC Lads outdid themselves on this one. All love. And then tagged us.
Yeah, we did.
You're a sexy beast. I love you. That's my reply.
Yep.
And we've got an actual sponsor of the show.
Yeah, we do.
Do you want to do the little sponsor read? Go.
Ad read?
Yeah, little ad read.
That's not real.
It's an ad read, yeah.
Yeah, so, well, this episode is brought to you by PNC Lads.
Yeah. These little bastards.
These little fuckers. PNClads.com. Go cut yourself a hoodie.
Yep.
Dylan's not wearing his because it's actually quite a lovely day today outside.
It's a super, super lovely day,
But
and I get warm real easily, so...
I'm wearing it for the culture, though.
Is wearing it for the culture. We won't go too far deep with it because we did a lot last week, but the drop has happened.
Yes, it has.
The drop has happened.
It's done very well.
We were having like panic attacks, mate.
75% sold out.
Yep, 75% sold out. Main thing is we made our money back and we made a little bit more. So that's fantastic.
Yes.
Because now I can slightly eat dinner.
Yeah.
I can just eat dinner. But
Should we shout some people out?
I was going to say we can do that at the end. Literally just shout out fucking everyone or something.
No, fuck that. I'll just do we'll pick 5 an episode.
Okay.
We'll do 10 an episode for the next.
All right. Name them.
All right. Well, we'll go the most recent one to start with. Shout out Jordan Finn.
Yep.
We'll do one of each page. Amy Quinn.
Yep. Let's go, son.
Emily Adams.
Thank you.
Taylor Gretz.
Thank you. You're picking all the ones with the easy last names, I know.
Isabella Lungo.
Thank you so much.
No, I'll do some hard names and absolutely butcher them. Beth Bavich.
Beth Bavich. Great name. Thank you so much for buying a hoodie.
Levi Lutchman.
Great name. Thanks for buying a hoodie.
Emily Kay.
Thanks for buying a hoodie, Emily.
Katie Beaver.
Katie, thanks for buying a hoodie.
Zara Hollis. Ben
Thank
Kenyon.
You, thank you.
Chelsea Pearson.
All right, more next episode.
I'm just going through all the pages, doing a few. Hannah Marquette, Jordan Magro, and the last two, Callum Kelly, and the very first order, Caitlin Kalevsky.
Oh, great name. I said she was from Poland. If you watch this, is it Caitlin?
Yeah.
Caitlin, where are you from? Tell us where you're from. And is it cold? And have you worn... Actually, I was about to say, have you worn the hoodie yet? We're sending them out today. A lot of them. So, yeah. No, very, very happy. Just can't say it enough. Thank you so much.
Yep. Thanks everyone who bought one. You won't be disappointed. Just a heads up, when you do get your hoodie, if you don't, it'll fuzz on the first...
Wash.
Or if you don't wash it.
Yeah.
Like the first wear. If you do want to not get that, just wash it the first time and then you'll be all good to go.
Yeah. As well,
standard.
International people who watch the show, drop your country down below in the comments where you're from, and we could potentially make that accessible to you. And if you want to pay the extra shipping to get a hoodie and support, then we'll make that available to you. We just need to know where you're from because we can't make it available to every single fucking country.
Yes.
So, yeah, let us know about that. I'll just say it again, once again. Thank you so much. It's been a hectic, surreal couple of days. Today's Friday. We did it on Wednesday, so been riding a high.
It's been a fucking long week, bro.
It has been.
I feel like the lack of sleep until this morning was tremendous.
You said you woke up in sweats, mate.
Oh,
the night before.
Yeah, Tuesday night to Wednesday morning. Mate, I wasn't even stressed really, but I must have just been subconsciously stressed. Yeah. But yeah, everything's gone well, so I'm happy now.
Yeah, you don't know what's in your subconscious, so you can't fucking control it. But yeah, what's it called? Since then, I've really just I've just sort of been chilling because now it's like the boring side of things where we actually have to send them out, which isn't fun for us because fold in a thing, write down all your addresses, blah blah blah. Go to the post office, bish bash bosh. So this is the boring side for us.
This is the labour. This
is the manual labour, as if we don't do enough of it.
Yeah.
Fuck me. But no, those are going to go out today, a lot of them. But what did you do? You fucking went out for dinner for your mother's birthday last night, mate.
Yeah. Shout out Rena.
Cesar. I like to call her.
Birthday was last night or yesterday. Went to an Italian restaurant.
Yep.
I have a little bit of a
beef?
No, well, not beef, but I was upset they got rid of my meatballs off the menu.
Oh, you're kidding me?
Disgraceful.
What did they replace it with?
Nothing.
Oh.
I ended up getting pizza, bro, because
You got a pizza
I couldn't decide, yeah. So I went the safe option. Yep. Then Kate's allergic to pineapple, and I had pineapple on my pizza. And
what? She could smell the...
It's like she's air transport born.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, so I...
Well, she just started flaring up, mate.
Nah, like, she took some pills, and she was fine. But I was like, fuck, I feel bad now. I didn't know you were allergic to pineapple.
What did she like... Was she like, ooh, throat's a bit...
No, I could tell. She's a trooper, but I could tell she was...
Well, how did you know? Did someone say it? Or you already knew before?
I think my mum was like, you should probably sit over there. And then I was like, oh. Which leads me to my next point. Bro, sitting... Like, you go to a family dinner, say, 10 people or so. You get put in the corner or, like, down the far end of the table.
Yeah.
Fucking miserable, bro.
Yeah.
I can't talk to anyone.
No.
I can talk to this person and the person next to me, and that's about it.
And maybe to the person to the right.
Yeah, I've got like 3 people at max I can talk to.
Yeah. Who went?
Like
your immediate family, Kate.
Yeah.
Grandparents.
My dad's side of grandparents did, and then
any cousins?
Couple aunties, uncles.
Couple aunties, uncles. Okay.
Okay. Like, but I couldn't talk to anyone, so it's kind of miserable. I'm kind of sitting there. I ended up finding myself like on my phone, like
really
just sitting there because I'm like, I can't even fucking talk to anyone. Like
even the people around you didn't want to bar of it.
Not great talkers, mate.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then also like the people who were next to me.
Yeah.
Were talking
to the other people
to the other side of the like they're going that way, and I'm like, I got one person I can talk to here. It's fucking miserable. You never want to get stuck down the kids' end of the table.
How long? See, I'll make a rebuttal there because we've got a kids' end of the table when our extended family comes together, and I'm always there. But I don't mind it because the kids' end of the table is like my cousins, like who are around my age, even like Ryan, like all them. They're all fucking there. So the older people, they can chat, they can do their thing because I'm gonna have a different conversation with this lot that'll actually interest me.
Yeah. Sometimes I enjoy talking to like older people though.
Yeah.
Like my uncle was like, he never shuts up. I love it.
Yeah.
But he just like keeps asking. He's like talking about DJing and like he's like, oh, you gotta like let me come when you're like playing and stuff, and I'll just like embarrass you. I'm like, yeah, fair enough.
Nah, mate.
I was like, you'd be pretty hard to embarrass me, mate.
When's his birthday, mate? Maybe you could do a gig for him there.
Oh, fuck knows, mate. Could not tell you, eh?
But all in all, how was the restaurant?
Yeah, it's good. I've been there a few times.
Yeah. Did you manage to get a present? Did you go to the shops afterwards?
Yeah, I just got my mum at Bourbon, her like favourite fucking scotch.
Okay, yeah, she'll like that, won't she? Maybe you should get.
She had a swig when she.
Straight from the bottle.
Yeah, straight up.
Oh.
She had a swig, and then
she loves doing that. Whenever I'm over, like boys are over, she'll get something. She'll just give it there.
I don't think it's just when you're over, mate.
Yeah, she doesn't discriminate, does she?
No, she just fucking, she sees an opportunity.
Maybe you should get her next time, or even for like Christmas or Mother's Day.
Yeah, all right, let's stop.
A real nice like glass. Can you get like a signature glass?
Yeah, you probably could. She'd probably fucking break it, mate. You just stepped on the glass.
I did just step on the glass.
She dropped shit like it's fucking no tomorrow.
Well, after a few, you can expect that.
Nah, even sober, mate.
I'm very prone to dropping fucking bevies and spilling it on cunts. I was actually really bad at that back in the day. Like, or even me dancing and you've got your fucking thing here and I'm just like that.
Dill will turn around and everyone else is like looking at me. Dill's still in his own world, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Everyone's looking at me like, fuck, this poor cunt. Dill will turn around and he'll look at me like, what are you so wet for, bro? I'm like, well, it's not raining inside, mate. Your fucking Red Bull vodka's...
Your OJ vodka's just absolutely drenched me cream hoodie, mate.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say about your mum's birthday and mothers in general, I think a lot of people have a crack at these people, similar to us. When you ask your mum what she wants for her birthday, it's always the same answer. Or at least for what I get. I just want a big hug.
Yeah.
I just want a big hug. I don't need any presents, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, that's just not going to help me.
Yeah.
And I can't go out of the blue because I'll buy something and it'll be wrong.
Well, you did that last time.
I'll tell the story. I bought a I did some research. My mum, she had a shitty handbag, mate. A real shitty handbag. And I've gone, you know what? She deserves the world. So I'll do a bit of research, looked online, blah, blah, blah. Find this beautiful black Calvin Klein handbag. And I messaged, like, basically all the women I knew who were my age, even some older, said, if I bought you this, or if anyone bought you this, would you like it? And they've gone, oh my God, yes. Like, that's amazing. That's a great gift. Like, go on, give it to me. I'm like, no. It's for Marie. And he was like, okay, beautiful. Thanks for your input. Thanks for your feedback. I'm going to do this. Go to Maya. Cop the bag.
It does.
And I'm like, here we are. No one's beating this fucking gift. Gets to Christmas Day.
Pricey too.
Yep. Quite pricey. I won't disclose that.
In the hundreds.
Give it to Marie. And she goes, oh, that's amazing. And sits it aside.
Opens the next gift like it's
Opens
nothing.
the next gift like it's nothing.
It's a coffee mug and she's more hyped. She's like, oh my God, I use this every day.
And I'm just like, I'm just fucking about to cry, mate. Not because of the reaction, but she goes, oh yeah, I'll use that.
No, yes, because of the reaction.
And then I go, it's the following week and handbag's not being used. The old fucked up ruined one.
Yep.
It's just still in use. And I go, what about your handbag? She's like, oh no, I need to let it hang a bit because it's real tight. So she was hanging it up. And I've gone, that's a bit sus, mate.
Yeah.
She couldn't tell me. Anyway, I lose the receipt, could never get a refund, and just furious, mate. So just thinking I'm eventually going to give it to my future missus.
Yeah.
She's not going to fucking use it, mate. But point of the story, mothers and their birthday gifts, or even Christmas.
I think a lot of family members.
They're hard to buy for.
It's I think this is very first world problems and very upper middle, middle upper class kind of like problems because like a lot of these people are probably like, oh, you're complaining about buying someone a handbag, but for both my parents go they have good jobs and like if they want to buy something, they will just go and buy it, and it's just one of those things where like even for yourself, it's like you have picky taste. Like if your mum bought you clothes without asking you, you'd probably not like them and you'd probably be a bit annoyed. You'd be like, why did you do this?
Yeah.
You should have just given me the $100 and I would have gone and bought a pair of jeans rather than you buy me a shitty pair of jeans that I now have to, I mean, you don't act like you like them, but I'm sort of like, oh, thanks, like, cheers. And then maybe a week later I'll be like, hey, but it's just one of those things where like, just fucking either say something that you want or actually don't be upset if I get you nothing, if you ask for nothing. Yeah.
No, it's extremely tough. And just in terms of like your parents buying you stuff, this sounds like a cunty thing, but it's like, please don't.
No, 100%. I say it all the time.
Like what we said. And I said to mum, because I'm still fortunate where mum does like shopping for food and blah, blah, blah. If you find these like protein bars, could you like please pick me up some? Like these specific ones. And I'll go, like, just don't buy any other ones.
Yeah.
If they're not there, don't buy any other ones. She'll come home and she'll be like, so they didn't have those ones, but I found the same cookies and cream style flavor of these ones. And I'm just like...
The thing, you know what? I genuinely think it's one of those things where they don't... So obviously they're trying to do something nice.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they either don't realise... It has to be that they don't realise. Like, that there's a lot of trial and error that goes into finding the right protein powder or the right pre-workout that you like. That you can't just go and buy me. You can't go to Nutrition Warehouse and say, hey, my son needs protein powder and they recommend this one, because you'll bring it home and I'll go, I've had that. It's fucking dog shit. And now you got to take it back. Mm-hmm. But they don't realise that. They just think, oh, it's all the same. It's just protein.
Yeah. It's far from the same.
And it's not.
And I say to her, thank you. But respectfully, please never do that again. I say, I'll try this and I'll try it, and it's just awful. Yeah. It's awful. And I'm just like, lucky I've got a cousin in Tom who's just, he'll fucking eat protein to the day he dies, and he'll fucking eat anything that's got that shit in him. So just handball it. Mum's quite happy to handball it. And then my mum will give that to him. And then... And then his mum will feel obliged to buy me something. So she'll buy me the protein bars that I like. And we're just like, have to message her like, why'd you do that? They're so expensive, blah, blah, blah.
Bro, they are expensive.
She's like, no, don't be silly. Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm so happy to do that for you. And I'm just like,
yeah.
I don't know. Mothers, mate. Mothers and aunties.
It's, bro, you know.
Beautiful people.
They're always
they
just
always
trying to do
well.
their best, but fuck me. Sometimes you guys just got to realise that what I say... See, bro, this could lead us into another topic, actually. This is going to be a bit sexist, but fucking suck my dick. Bro, why do guys, I feel like, always say... Like, when I say something, I normally say what I mean, bro. Like, if I'm like, I want to get Nando's, like, I want to get Nando's. Mm-hmm. Or, like, if I say, nah, I don't like seafood... I'm not lying to try to make you feel good. Whereas I feel like girls will be like, just the classic, I'm fine. Oh, no, you're not. If I say I'm fine, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Or, what are you thinking about? Nah, nothing. Like, I'm genuinely thinking about nothing.
Yeah.
But girls will be like, oh, like, nah, I'm fine. I'm thinking about nothing. Like, leave me alone. Okay, I'll leave you alone. They're like, what are you leaving me alone for? Yeah. I'm like, you fucking said it. Like, whereas if I say that, I mean it. Like, same goes for everything. If I say something, like with the protein bars, I fucking mean it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like, oh, maybe get me something different because I might enjoy them.
Yeah. No, it's you've been watching The Office recently. I remember Kelly was dating Daryl, and she was like, Daryl is one of the most confusing humans on this planet. He says exactly what he means.
Yeah.
Who does that? What type of game is he playing?
Yeah.
And I'm like... It's so fucking true, bro. Like, blokes literally do it. I'm sorry, I don't want to generalize because a lot of, you know...
Of course there's outliers,
there's
but there's
outliers,
majority, I feel like.
Just in my situations, my experiences, I've dealt with some people who just... Literally, if you have a problem, say it to my face. I will not take offense to it.
Yeah, neither.
We can work it out.
Yeah.
If there's something wrong with you, tell me.
Yeah. And
I can, like, potentially help you. It's like, someone I know is going through something as well in like a workplace situation, and you know, they're acting a bit of a cunt towards that person, and you're like, have I like pissed you off? Have I done something to annoy you? I don't know, but you're acting this way towards me.
Yeah.
Like, say something. No. And we'll just continue acting like moody, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, I couldn't stand with that, bro.
No, neither, bro.
Not stand for that.
That's one of my best traits, bro, is that I'm very good at reading how people are feeling, just through like body language and thing. I get it from my mum, like, because my dad's terrible at it. My mum's very good at it.
What's your dad terrible at?
Like being able to like read situations of like how they're feeling. Like,
right,
he's better at it now, but like back in the day, no good.
Yeah. And
like, I feel like a lot of people actually suck at it. It's more common in women to be good at it, like being able to like be an empath and like understand people.
Yeah.
But
I think a lot of blokes don't know how to bring it up. That's why.
Yeah,
that a lot of blokes like, don't know how to bring it up.
But even like, you know, in a group chat, whenever all the boys are roasting each other, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Like so many times, bro, I'll like feel myself and I'm like, oh, like this cunt's actually starting to be upset about this now. Yeah. And all the boys are still going. I'm like, oh, like I'll stop. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna like try to like just chill now, bro. Like, and I like so many times I see it in social situations where people, I'm like, oh, you guys really can't see that this cunt's actually like really upset right now.
Well, it's not even like a lot of people like put on like a brave face where you can't even tell, but like you can go on about the same joke over and over and over, but just do it like 1 or 2 times and then just leave it.
Yeah.
It's like the more you keep going on about it, the less funny it becomes. And it's like you're literally just trying to like beat a dead horse.
Yeah, for sure. But no, like...
And there's so many people
what were we talking about? Because why did I bring up the empath stuff? Being able to read situations.
Talking about...
we're talking about the girls.
I was saying I'm fine.
And it's like, it's one of my things because then girls kind of get annoyed if you keep asking. It's almost like I swear they don't want me to know that they're not fine.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I know you're not. So you just stop trying to lie. I know you are lying.
Yeah.
You can say you're not. I know you are because your every single body language sign is saying you are.
But they're
yeah, I don't know.
I think you have to have that right type of relationship with that person. Otherwise, they're just not going to open up.
Yeah, of course.
I've had that with someone where, like, 6 months ago, not from this day, but 6 months ago, like they wouldn't open up to me. But then, like 3 months ago, you just know how to like approach that person a certain way where, like I'm not going to chew your ear off by trying to like be there for you. how about you just talk to me and I'll just listen?
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of people don't want
100%.
advice. They just want to be listened to. And that's why they won't open up.
Even more so, I'm talking about like obviously you're saying with the relationship, I'm talking about like if I'm dating a chick. Like you're talking to a girl, like, so you're on that level where it's like, if you're not going to say what's wrong, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Because
that's what I'm meant to be here for.
Like that's
to help you out.
If we can't get past that part, we're fucked. You can say I'm fine, you can act all moody and shit, but until you say what's up, so I can change or fix it or explain the situation, like, oh, you had a dream about me talking to a girl and now you're saying I'm fine and don't talk to me, fucking blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking what's going on. I've literally been at work all day, done nothing.
Yeah.
We're never going to get anywhere. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, like you say, about with the listening, yeah, it's facts.
I think you had a dream. I had a dream.
I had a dream
prior to the merch job of like that you just dropped it without me knowing. We spoke about this. You just dropped it without me knowing. We did no advertisement. And then you were just like, sort of like gaslighting me. And you were like, it's fine, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you getting angry about? I was getting furious, bro. And then you had the exact same dream.
Yeah, I did.
And like you would literally be pissed off towards that person for like a minute. But then I'm just like, oh, it was a dream. Like, that's literally not true. Like pull your head in type of thing.
Well, you said yesterday you had a dream, or like you were saying when you have those dreams that feel so fucking real, like you've just achieved a dream or something, like a goal, and then you wake up and it's not real. It's like that for that first minute you're thinking like, fuck, like is this actually happened? Because when I had that dream about like the merch stuff, I swear to God, I was like, I had to check my phone and shit. I'm like, nah, like, wait, did this kind of actually do that? And I'm like, wait, I'm just been sleeping, so there's no way.
There's a song from Big Johnny Mayer. It's called "Dreaming with a Broken Heart." It's literally, such a good song, and it's literally that to a T, because you think it's just so real, and you're just so gassed. You're so gassed, and then you wake up and you're just absolutely devastated. Because if you're in that such a deep sleep, you just can't tell the difference from fucking fake and reality.
No, bro. Well, when like we even talked about it. So if you could die. So like right now, I just press the death button. I'm dead.
Yeah.
And I'm in this dream reality that feels super real. Like, you're not in the real world. There's a TV show called Upload, which is similar to this. But like, would you do it? And then we were on the bit of the fence, because obviously you want to make it in the real world. Like you want to, make your way in the reality of what's going on. But if a VR or virtual reality or an alternate universe felt so real, and it was everything you could ever want and desire at the snap of your fingers. Oh, I want a glass of water in my hand. I don't have to get up. Boom. But I don't want to get fat, so 6-pack.
Yeah.
Like, would you do it? And it was like, fuck, I reckon I probably would, man.
But then my argument was like, like you and I are sitting here. Say this is the reality world right now. Everything's just simulated, so you're going to give me the response that I want. Yeah. So I'll ask you a question, and in my head is the response that I want, so you're going to give it to me. But that's my virtual reality.
Wait, but imagine if that's like what... So you're hearing something different. So say I'm like, fuck you, cunt, right? Yeah. So in my reality, I've said that to you.
Yeah.
But in your like dream reality, I've said to you like, oh yeah, you're like so handsome. Yeah. Or whatever. And then like, that's like, because it's a dream world, like everyone's hearing their own thing.
And that's what I'm saying, because like, that's why I don't think I would do it, because... Yeah, everything feels real, but I literally know it's not gone out of my head that I know that this is fake. So like anything the girl of my dreams could say, I love you so much. In my head, I literally know that is completely fake. That's not genuine at all.
Yeah.
So there's no like, I can't.
What if you could like?
There's no substance to it.
What if you could wipe your memory?
Now you don't want to do it.
No, like what if you could genuinely just wipe your memory of reality? So you press death, wipes your memory of reality, and you're just in your dream world.
I mean, then.
So like you still think you're in the real world type thing.
Yeah, but do you reckon that just like in the real world, if you were born from day dot up here,
yeah,
you never really experience a high because that's just your reality.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
So that's what I'm saying. So if you had in your virtual reality everything was perfect, it's actually just normal. So you're never really getting a high because you're just used to everything being great.
But nothing would ever go bad.
No, but there's nothing to it though. The good thing about the bad is that it gets good again.
Well, yeah, the bads make the goods better.
Yeah.
For sure. No, it's definitely interesting. Let us know what you would do. Like, if you could die, and and just complete, like, you feel like this is your new real reality, and you're just living whatever you want. Snap of your fingers, you can get it.
Yeah.
Like, would you do it? Because me personally, I probably wouldn't do it for like maybe till I'm like 40, and if I'm like a broke bum and everything I've tried out is failed, maybe I'll just fucking press the button, bro. But I kind of want to make it in this world, bro. You know?
Yeah. Nah, mate. I think there's some things that virtual reality just can't simulate in the real life.
Well, yeah. I mean,
think that substance to it. It's an interesting topic though.
We'll probably see that not too far in the distant future, mate.
Yeah, it's a scary thought,
because
mate.
10 years, I reckon we could potentially put a headset on and life would feel exactly like it does in this world. A bit like what's that? Ready Player One.
Yeah, I watched a bit of that. I got bored. I get bored fucking really easily with movies.
I feel like you got to give movies a new shot, bro.
I do. We spoke about that.
Yeah.
I got some Spitfire questions for you, mate. I was watching a podcast and they had like a guest on, and they just gave the guest some Spitfire questions.
Yeah, right.
So I thought I'd give you some Spitfire
I'm the guest
questions.
Today. I like that.
Yeah, you're the guest today. Maybe you can.
It's episode 60.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
So maybe next week you can develop some Spitfire questions for me. You're not that important. All right. So I'm just going to go through them. When was the last time you called your mum?
Called my mum?
Yeah.
Yesterday. At work. I called her happy birthday.
Beautiful. That's really nice, mate.
Yeah.
That question is more for someone if you've moved out. Last meal on earth, what would you have?
Like I'm on the death row?
Death row, yeah.
You can answer these too, I guess.
No. You can.
My last meal.
Last meal on earth.
Oh, fuck. I'd have to get a bit of everything. I reckon I'd probably grab like a zinger burger, and then like a beef burger from like 3230.
You reckon that beef burger is going to do well after a zinger burger though?
No, I'm eating a bit of everything, dude.
Okay.
So I'm going to have like a couple bites of my zinger burger, a couple bites of the beef
Clean
burger.
the palate, yeah.
Probably get a steak.
Okay. Oh, wow. You don't want to fill up too much here, mate. A lot of carbs there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably just grab a bit of everything. But if I could only have one meal, I would probably just go like a beautifully cooked like $500 steak.
Yeah.
With some golden crunched French fries.
Yeah. What's the drink of choice? And
I'd probably drink a fucking milk, like a thick shake.
A thick shake?
Probably
what
a Donut
flavour?
King.
Oh.
Honeycomb crunch thick shake.
I like that. It's good.
That's probably my meal.
That's your last meal on earth. Okay. Where does the tomato sauce go? Fridge or pantry?
Pantry till it's open, then fridge.
Beautiful. I like that response as well.
Yeah.
Coffee of choice?
Coffee of choice.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know you're a coffee. You like your coffee.
Yeah, but I make homemade coffee.
Yeah, but
I actually don't know what it's called.
You don't know what it's called?
It's just silver.
Oh no!
But I'd probably go.
If you're going out to a cafe, what would you get?
Fuck knows. I'd probably get a flat white.
Flat white. I'm a cappuccino man more myself.
Yeah, cap is fine.
How many sugars are you getting?
Probably 2.
Thanks. Me too. Ordering a steak. How's it cooked?
A really good cut quality meat.
Yeah, you're at a high quality restaurant. Rare. So, a bummier restaurant, you go on medium rare?
If it's like shitter steak, then yes.
Okay. What's your proudest lift in the gym?
It's got to be the fucking dumbbell press, surely.
Dumbbell, the 37s?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, okay.
Because I feel like I'm not really that. We don't really lift other.
To be fair.
The hacks was pretty good this week.
I'm telling you.
What did we do?
120 on the hacks.
Plus the platform's like 40.
3 plates on each side. That was pretty impressive,
that was
mate.
Pretty good, yeah.
Like that was genuinely to a failure as well. First car?
I think it was the Nissan Pathfinder, the 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
The white one.
Yep, I remember that bad boy.
That was my parents' old car though, and then I got the black car.
Yeah, I remember you wanted to keep that for a video. And
I wanted to blow it up. My mum was me. I thought it would do so good.
Eggs, poached or scrambled?
Ooh. For gains, scrambled. For restaurant, poached.
Really? To be fair,
you can get more eggs in a scrambled.
I remember, yeah, you can. I remember when I got scrambled eggs in Mandurah for my 21st birthday, like in the morning.
Yeah.
Bro, they were like so runny.
My question's not yet.
it was disgusting, kind. I don't know how people eat scrambled eggs like that.
Yeah,
I think I put like cheese in the recipe.
I'll show you after this. Gordon Ramsay cooked some scrambled eggs. Minging, bro. They were like slimy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Slimy scrambled eggs.
I like mine a little bit.
Go fuck yourself.
A little bit like wet, like that. I don't want them completely dried.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you're a completely dried scrambled eggs.
Not
I like mine a little
completely
bit
dry.
moist.
Because I can see the moisture still on them.
Oh, true.
I'm not trying to dry the fuckers out, mate.
Yeah,
Because
okay,
then, yeah.
Yeah, it's too dry.
Favorite juice?
Oh, see, these are really hard. I have different ones, like breakfast, orange juice.
Yeah,
but then,
breakfast, of course.
Yeah, but then see, like if I'm just having some juice right now, I'd probably go like a remember those ones you used to have at school, like the passion fruit mango, like the purple,
the golden circle.
The one Sil used to always get.
Oh,
like that flavor,
okay.
you know, like those kind of juices.
Right.
But for breakfast, orange juice always.
I've actually turned into
no pulp.
Pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice slaps too, and it gets you good. You know, if you get freaky in the sheets later, tasting good.
Of course. Music or podcast in the car?
Once again, I'm like 50-50, bro. To be honest, I'd probably say no, but I'd probably say podcasts for the car, depending. Like if I'm driving home from work, if there's a good podcast out, I'll listen to a podcast.
Yeah. Just
because I listen to a lot of music all day, and then like even at night, I'm like listening to music.
Yeah. On the way to uni, I won't listen to a podcast because I know some cunt's going to chew my ear for like at least an hour. So I won't do that.
You also said yesterday, you and Tom said that
get sick of music.
You guys are a bit sick. Like you're not sick of music, but like you're a bit
just don't know what to listen
sick
to.
of certain genres. Like
and
I get like that all the time, which is when I listen to podcasts.
Yeah, exactly right. And most used emoji on your phone.
I'm probably gonna get judged for this.
You're gonna be a simp or something?
Nah.
Oh, it's the frequently used, so I can only assume it's the.
Mine's the laughing like sideways.
Same.
Yeah. You know, I saw a TikTok. Apparently, we're losers for saying that.
Yeah, I know.
Like we're old. I'm like, what?
I don't.
What's your top 5 emojis?
Hold on.
Go down. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you go down.
Yeah. Yep.
2, 4. Oh, there is 5. Okay, so I've got. I don't think. Actually, no. These are probably pretty accurate. So it's the laughing sideways.
Yeah.
Then I've got the.
Yep.
One, and then I've got the. I love the 2 love hearts on the side.
Yeah, you do love that.
I do love that. The crying emoji, because I always use that as like if I'm like something
shut up,
so
you have
funny.
depression.
If I find something so funny, I'll always use like 3 of those,
and then
that one.
Laughing, yeah.
And then just the dead emoji, because I'm like.
Yeah, so mine's the laughing sideways.
Yeah.
The red love heart.
Yeah.
The dead emoji, like the skull. Then there's like that new face melt one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then the devil.
The devil. Oh yeah, that's close.
The purple, like
it's close for me. I'm trying to use the salute more.
Dude, the salute's one of the best emojis. Yeah, my other ones going up the ranks. Handshake.
Yeah. Nah, that's a really cool one.
That one where he's like blowing the smoke out his mouth, like.
Yeah.
Fuck,
yeah.
Like damn.
I've got that one as well.
Because someone sends a nice photo. I say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheesh.
I always. I really, really, really love the.
Yeah, that's good. Mine's I got the simping crying one.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I used to use just the simping one. Now it's the simping with teardrops.
Yeah. That one there, right?
No. This one, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, those were my Spitfire questions. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, that was fun. I'll do that for you next week. When was the last time you nutted?
5 minutes ago in the fucking bathroom before we started, mate.
5 minutes ago. That was
potty.
That was on podcast. Dills can nut on command. He's just like arms up here. He's like, nut. You imagine you could do that?
You were watching back the potty and you just see my eye just go.
I just see a little stain. You move the bottle to the left. Alright, we got weird then.
Let's do the Spotify playlist, mate.
Okay, alright. That's fine.
We'll do 2 songs. I'm gonna start it off with I don't know if it's in there. Let me see. It wasn't in there. In case you didn't know, you got me onto that song. Thank you very much. Brady Young. Great tune, mate. It's a fucking
country.
I'm far from in love right now. But fuck me, it makes me wish I was.
Yeah, it does.
Great song.
Do I want to go? Yeah, fuck it. It's called "Come Through" by Drizzy.
Come through, put
good
your
song.
ass in the car. Come through. That is a good song.
And then my other one's "Big City Life" by Lude. Shout out Lude, love you.
Big
Guys crushing it right now too.
City Life.
Big City Life.
Okay, that is in there. Just quietly, after my track, there'll be 98 songs in this playlist.
Fuck, next week's the big ones.
So we're approaching the
What's your last song?
Approaching the 100. I'm going to say Trap and a Dream by A$AP Ferg.
Rate it. You want to know something fucked up? I punted for the first time in about 6 weeks yesterday.
Oh, you tell us your punt.
Lost.
Firstly, the crowd was abysmal, by the way, as well.
Yeah, you Melbourne fans are flaky, bruv.
Yeah.
How are you not selling out because it's MCG, but like, how are you not getting at least 50,000 people to a Melbourne-Brisbane game?
Yeah.
Melbourne-Brisbane.
First, second.
Fucking hell, like, it should have been a cracker. It was terrible in the end. I'm glad I missed it.
Brisbane started fantastically first quarter.
It should have been 7 goals up, mate.
Yeah.
So my bet, which I lost, and I was a bit upset. I actually lost. So first punt in 6 weeks, I put 25 on it. I needed it to be over 140 points. Yeah, it was a shoo-in. Of course, that was going to happen. Jared Lyons to have 20 touches. 10 minutes into the second quarter, he had already had 8 touches. Mm-hmm. And then he copped a knee in the sternum.
Oh, yeah, that was fucked.
And it ruined him for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And I needed Brisbane to get either win or get within 31 points. And they got fucking dicked.
Yeah.
So
what
Brisbane,
was that paying, that leg?
That leg for Brisbane.
Yeah.
Oh, they were all like $1.30. The whole multi was $2.14. So it was just a cheeky double up, but that's why we don't punt. Jared Lyons cops a knee in the sternum, probably fucking cracked his ribs and shit. Like,
just quietly, I want to have a dig at Bailey Fritsch for that.
Oh.
Didn't even go for the ball. It's gone, bro.
Knee.
He's put his arms down and he's stuck a knee up, so potentially protecting himself. But what's my guy doing?
Nah, it's dirty. He was also terrible. You see his I don't know how many kicks after that, but that handball to Petrarca. Petrarca standing there for half a fucking minute, mate.
And he's literally going, mate. They're lucky they fucking won by a lot because he would have fucking deserved a spray then and there.
Petrarca is like way too nice of a bloke because he should have absolutely sprayed him, bro.
Hungry cunt, bro. I know you're a full 40 and you want to get the goals, but fuck me dead, bro. You make sure of those sure things.
After seeing that, I thought to myself, like, wow, like Melbourne are I thought they're done. Because Brisbane were flying at that point.
They were.
And I thought, wow, like Melbourne have hit rock bottom.
The wheels are off.
Like, yeah, you're not handballing that. And then they came back and flogged them. I didn't see the game.
I mean, they played good, but Brisbane were exceptionally shit.
Yeah, they did. Like when you guys played them,
they were elite.
They were at like at least 95% to 100% of like their best. Yeah. Like in that bracket of play, they were in their first. They played how they played against you guys in the first quarter. That's what it looked like. And then after, I didn't see after that. But
they literally just stopped, mate. They literally just stopped. They were. It was embarrassing. I said to my dad, I was like, if you're a Brisbane fan or even part of the team or the coach, is that a bad day at the office or is that like warning signs? And bro, they hadn't won there. They haven't won at the G in 10 years.
Really?
Oh, sorry, 8 years. Their last win was 2014 at the G.
Really
they've
bad.
won. They've played 12, and they only won 11 out of 12.
Isn't it wild though? Like, get this right. So you remember like West Coast, right? Like through those years of like when we were really good, the last 10 years or so, and it was always West Coast can't play at the MCG, like blah 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 blah.
Played there.
And but that was always the media. That was the headlines every fucking week. Oh, West Coast can't win at the MCG, can't win a travel. They can only win at home. And you got Brisbane, who I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So like, where's the
media?
Where's the media? It's typical like media, and I kind of want to talk about this Jordan De Goey shit. Sorry for anyone who doesn't care about football, but dude, I was talking to my dad yesterday, and we normally disagree on a lot of these things because I'm always like pro the athlete and pro like I'm like, oh, you leave the fucking athletes alone and shit like that. My dad's always like, nah, like they fucked up. How? Like, what is going on, bro? You know, the only allegation against De Goey is that he groped a woman, right? But she's come out and said, no, it was fine.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck is he getting shit on for? I'm literally, I've looked at it so many times, listened to so many people talk about it, and I'm thinking like, bro, this is so unwarranted. Like, this is legitimately, like, going at a bloke's throat for literally nothing because of his past, which, might I add, also has been thrown out.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, he's been accused 3 times of sexual assault. Yeah. Not great. But not one of them has stuck.
Yeah.
So he can be accused all you like, but he's actually got no bad track record.
Yeah. And I suppose because he's been accused in the past, some fruitcakes out there would be more inclined to, accuse him again because they're thinking that they could potentially get up because he's been known for it.
Yeah, of course.
So unfortunately, that's going to stick with him. If he hasn't done it, that's fucked. But no, my whole thing with it is if the club approved it, it's been fine. I remember watching it's very different, but the Jordan documentary, and they let Dennis Rodman go to Las Vegas for a bender in like a crucial part of the season because that was just the type of character he was.
Yeah,
and they knew that he needed that to get his brain right to play.
Yeah, he plays better under it.
He plays better like having a week off to just go get it out of his system. Yeah. And I think a lot of players are like that.
Bro, it must be, we talk about it quite often, like being a professional athlete ain't all as doom and gloom as it sounds, bro. Like you can't do anything.
So no, it's not all fairies and roses.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're fucking, these guys, right, are told, well, not told, I guess they're told that you, from this date, from pre-season start until the end of the season, you basically can't drink, you can't go out clubbing.
Yeah. Unless
you have a 7-day break, which is pretty rare. And then the bye weekend comes, and they say, all right, you guys, every player can have 3 or 4 days off, which is normally what every club does. And you got some people fuck off home, some people go, like Melbourne players come to Perth go to Melbourne.
Yeah.
De Goey decides, I'm going to go blow off some steam in
Bali.
I'll come back to the club, day dot, ready to train. And then puts the finger up at the media, puts his hand on a girl's ass who supposedly didn't want it, who's now come... Well, this is allegedly. Apparently she's come out and said that he didn't do anything like that I'm not okay with.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking like, sure, the scrutiny, I think, give him a little bit of backlash. Sure, like, you went and got fucked up in Bali. Maybe say like, you shouldn't be doing that if you're whatever.
Probably not the smartest idea.
But how is this bloke being $25,000 fine and then them saying that, it's not acceptable because it's basically a taunt. It's if he does it again, he has to pay 25 grand. There's no punishment to him. I'm like, what's he punished for?
Yeah.
Then you got Bailey Smith, who has, sure, it was just white powder, but come on, we all know it was coke. He's been on the media, publicly apologised. He's basically admitted that he was doing cocaine.
Yeah.
Sure, in the off season. And we're wrapping our arms around him saying, oh, it's all right, buddy. Like, your mental health is like our number one priority and stuff. I'm going, you're literally going to make this guy kill himself.
Yeah.
By the amount of shit you guys are giving him.
I mean, that's why Danaher left fucking Essendon.
Yeah.
Because there was such big pressure on his name because of his family name. And he was like, the media is just so fucked in Melbourne. I'll go to Brisbane. And I feel sorry for Essendon because they fucking lost out on a fantastic full forward because the media is fucking so corrupt, bro.
It's also like big clubs too. Big clubs cop it real like...
Yeah, they do.
It's like Collingwood, right? One of the biggest clubs in the AFL. They know that it's going to get clicks because everyone hates Collingwood.
It's disappointing for them with how they're playing and like what they're trying to achieve this season.
And then you follow up with fucking these two, what's it called? Quainer and Ginnivan or whatever. Are you kidding me?
That's
a TikTok trend of saying
she's a 10.
She's a 10, but she has yellow teeth, so she's a 9.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking miserable cunts.
Yeah.
Seriously.
They're literally like 18 or 19 years old.
Mate.
They're genuinely still children. They're trying to make them robots.
Yeah.
Like media trained puppies from day dot. And that's why I was saying like entry into the AFL, it needs to be looked at because I think mid-age recruits are so frowned upon, which means that there's such pressure to be ready to go by the age of 18.
Yeah.
And then vice versa, like some kids are ready by the age of 17, don't hold them for another year when they can't make any more improvement.
Yep.
So I think the AFL's got a lot to look at on multiple aspects of their game.
Dude, I just can't understand. Like, it's we'll leave it at that because I feel like a lot of if you don't know footy, I guess this is pretty general. Like, this can be in all sorts of things, like any professional career or whatever.
We were saying it's just a shame that these people want to play sport for a living, and unfortunately they become role models with it. Like in today's age, you're a role model as soon as you're in the public eye. even if you don't want to be.
See, we semi-disagreed on this. So, like, obviously, whilst I agree that they're role models on that, and like that's what comes with the pay packet as well. Like, you know, you're getting paid well. That kind of comes with the job. But I also think, like, as a parent, the parents are the role models of the children. So, like, if you're a parent and you're allowing your kids to be on TikTok and be influenced by, like, a Ginnivan or whatever, or Degoe, who's going to get fucked up in Bali when he's a 24-year-old young man.
Yeah.
You know, well, you should be sitting down and going to your thing and saying, like, this is wrong to your kid. Like, that's the parent's job.
But then, like we said, parents literally have very little control these days.
Yeah, it is.
If your kid wants to do something, they're going to do it.
It's
they're
definitely
literally going to do it.
Yeah.
So it's a cook situation for a lot of people, and it's so annoying when past players and older people have something to say, have so much to say, and have so much people to bash. When back in the day, fucking hell, mate. The shit that they got up to.
Yeah.
Had AFL players literally being thugs on the field and king hitting people.
Yeah, and off the field too. They were fucked, bro. Like,
doing alcohol, drugs, fucking ciggies at halftime, literally everything.
Yeah. And
that was just the Australian culture, and they were loved for it.
And there was no cameras around to capture shit like that.
Yeah.
There was no cameras to capture a fucking, who's like an old player,
anyone, bro.
A Barry Hall, bro, like back in the day doing fucking coke, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if he did.
Even older though, bro. Like, it's just, I know times have changed, but like, have a look in your own backyard and have a bit of, and that's where like where you said like Nathan Buckley, he's fucking sort of
I like Nathan Buckley
because he's been quite not remorseful, but like he's looked out for some of the younger players because he's been in their shoes before as well.
And he's fresh in he was a coach last year.
Yeah, he's
like,
very current. They need more people like that.
Yeah, 100% they do. Like, why are all these ex-coaches not like panel experts and shit
instead of fuckheads like
it's
David King?
Like Jordan Lewis, love him, bro. I actually like his takes. He actually understands the game. Hodgie, I love listening to Hodgie talk because he fucking actually knows the game.
Yeah,
like so many times BT will say some stupid ass shit, bro, and Hodgie will be like, "Oh, I don't know if I agree with that one, BT."
Yeah,
and then like they'll just leave it at that because they can't argue on TV, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, we also talked about alcohol tax here.
Yeah, we did.
If you wanted to talk about that.
It's just we're 46 minutes in, by the way.
I know.
Jesus
We're
Christ.
flowing.
Where do you want to start though, mate? Because we're having a conversation with Tom, and he was he had a bit of a different view. We all kind of agreed towards the end that the alcohol tax is fucked in Australia, and because of it, like drug use is more like
just the price of it. Basically,
people are more inclined to do drugs.
Yeah, the price of alcohol being so high increases the drug use.
Yeah.
In specifically people under the age of 25.
Yeah.
And I think like Tom was mostly
he was saying people are still going to do it basically.
He was agreeing, but what he was basically saying from what I was understanding is that people who like drug use, if alcohol comes down, like there's still going to be alcohol problems and all these other problems are still going to be prevalent. Whereas what we were trying to say is that, like, yeah, you can't fix every problem at once. Yeah. But, like, by doing this problem will come down. Yeah. Like, all these other problems are still going to be a problem, and, like, I don't know the solutions for them, but this one will fix this.
Problem is, they're both substances. One's legal and one's not. Yeah. And one is, like, there's so much stigma around it, and a lot of people are uneducated and are taking it with just, no thought of the repercussions. Yeah. As opposed to alcohol, a lot of people know a lot more about it. It's still both very, very damaging.
Yeah, very dangerous too.
But one's legal. It's the same as fucking cigarettes. And the government makes way too much money from fucking alcohol. So it's never going to fucking change. Yeah, I remember when my cousins came over from fucking Europe. Gobsmacked about the prices, mate. Gobsmacked.
Yeah, bro, when I went to Japan, you could get 5 litres of whiskey for like $15.
Yeah. And we were kind of basing it off like the festivals where like a lot of people wouldn't take like recreational drugs if you weren't going to get slugged hundreds of dollars at a festival for alcohol prices.
Yeah, well,
people just can't afford it.
I think the biggest, like essentially what we were saying is that if you go to a nightclub, right, and say the average drink price is $12. Now, for us, for example, if I was going out bone dry sober, and I hadn't had any pre-drinks, nothing, and I went to the club and I wanted to get fucked up and have like a kind of like an out of body kind of like crazy night sick experience.
Yeah.
I'm minimum of $200 minimum.
Yeah. Excluding prices to get there and get back.
Yeah.
You're in for a very expensive night.
But that would be the same as taking recreational drugs.
Yeah.
If I was to go to the nightclub, you could genuinely take a $20 pill, and bless you by the way, $20 pill, and you will have a better, probably around a similar experience as drinking $200 worth of alcohol.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is an 18-year-old kid going to do? An 18-year-old kid is going to go, well, I don't have $200 to spend, so if I want to have a good time, I'm going to just go and take this one MD pill, which is $20 or whatever it is. That's what my problem was. And then what happens with that is they get addicted, or MD no longer becomes good enough. Once you start, it can go downhill very quick.
Yeah.
And drugs obviously ruin fucking lives. Like, before you know it, they're doing heroin and they're crack addicts at 22 on the street and are causing massive problems for society.
Yeah. They need to implement those fucking safety kits though.
Safety kits too.
For people to test the drugs, because especially now, you just don't know what's in a lot of this shit, and so many people are just taking such a risky chance.
Yep. Because
people our age just think that you're invincible and it's not going to happen to you.
Even even younger, bro. Like I think, like obviously early 20s is still you're pretty dumb, but I think when you're 18, you really don't think about anything. Like I remember being 18, just stupid shit, bro.
Yeah.
Not even thinking about any consequences. At least now I semi-think about like some consequences, but
and if you're with a few Fruit Loops as well, you can be heavily influenced.
Yeah, I just think if an average drink price was say $3 or $4 at the club instead of 12, which is not crazy, like a lot of other countries have this ability for this to happen.
Yeah.
I just think a lot less people would take fucking recreational drugs. They're
just hypocrites, bro. They're trying to. Yeah.
They say they're doing a lot, but they really don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, they're making like, I'm going to Google it right now, but billions.
Yeah. And you know what's fucked about it as well? They're trying to like cut out like drug use as well and blah, blah, blah. And so many of these like politicians and that would fucking be snorting coke every fucking weekend. Like, so many of them, Brian. Like, you're 6.9 billion. Is that how much they earn?
That's how much they make off the alcohol tax. $6.9 billion, bro. Off a population in Australia of like, 25 million, 26 million?
That's actually crazy, cunt.
Insane.
That is fucking
I'm going to Google like other countries.
That's just off of Australia. Wow.
Yeah.
While Evan Googles that, I think we're going to wrap it up in a sec. So, international people, drop your country down below once again. If you want to buy a hoodie, Ev's wearing the cream right now. There are still some stock left, so we'll make those available to you. You'll have to pay extra shipping. That'll be your choice. For those people in Australia, still available to you as well. Be quick, because it's only been a day or two, and there's fuck all left. We've gone through like 75% of stock, and we're not replacing the stock. It'll just be a new drop.
One and dones.
So if you want to get your hands on a hoodie, do it soon. And for those who already have, thank you very much.
Yep. You want to know something ridiculous, bro? Just Google it. So America makes $10 billion from alcohol-related tax sales and stuff like that. Australia's 6.9 billion.
Yeah.
Population of America, I think it's like 300 million. Yeah, population of America, 330 million. As opposed to Australia's 25 million.
That's crazy.
So they're what?
Only 4 billion more.
Yeah, only like, not even like $3.5 billion more. And their population size is what, fucking 17 times? 17?
Oh, fuck, I could not do the math here, mate.
Something around 15 times more.
Yeah, that's fucking hectic.
That's insane, bro.
And they're no light drinkers either.
Nah.
They're big drinkers.
And America's alcohol is not even like cheap. Like it's cheap, obviously, compared to us, but it's not insanely cheap.
Fuck, that's fucked.
Like you're still paying like $14 for a 6-pack of beers or something.
Imagine paying $14 for a 6-pack of beers.
Fuck me,
Yeah,
nice.
bro.
We pay like 25.
Yeah, if you're lucky, depends what you fucking get.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you want to wrap it up, mate?
Yeah, I don't think we had anything else. He plugged the hoodies. pnclads.com. We're going to Gold Coast in Melbourne in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We got to book some tickets and stuff. So once again, let us know. We've taken a few ideas down. Let us know what clubs and stuff you want to see us pull up to, party at, potentially play at. Anyone who wants a house party, play it at. Or if you're actually having a house party in Gold Coast, let us know midweek. Cause
that'd be cool.
I'd love to party it up on a Wednesday. It's uni break, surely, for these guys.
That'd actually be insane, cunt. But
Yeah.
how would you bring all your gear?
No, I'm not DJing it.
Oh,
We're just going to party, bro.
Oh,
yeah.
true, okay.
I mean, if you have gear, I'll play. But
yeah, okay. Yeah. All right.
That'll do us.
We'll see you
Episode
episode
60.
61 next week.
Bye.